the countdown is on. October 11th is Florida's deadline to register for the November general election. It's a big one with several statewide and congressional seats in contention and an attempt to unseat Senator Marco Rubio. But you don't get a say if you don't register to vote. We are joined this morning by Adrienne Johnson and also by Linda Bond Edwards. They are both involved with a voter registration drive organized by the Tallahassee Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta. Welcome, both of you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for joining us. Now, Adrienne is the chair of the Social Action Committee, and Linda is the events chairperson. Adrienne, this is really being called a human billboard social action. Explain to us a little bit about what that means.
Well, what that means is we had an event this past May, and what we noticed is that there is some staggering numbers in terms of those individuals that are registered to vote and those individuals that actually get out to vote. And our committee wanted to come up with something to actually encourage individuals to get out to vote.
Now, Linda, the press release says that this is a nonpartisan effort, but there is an outcome in the community that you guys hope to achieve by having more of the Black community vote.
Absolutely. As Adrienne mentioned, many of the registered voters simply don't vote. Our outcome is to really increase voter participation. Those who are registered to vote should come out and vote, have a plan to vote, whether by early voting, whether by voting at the polls or vote by mail. So our expectation is that more people who are registered to vote and those who are not registered will come out and register as well.
Definitely great goals there. Now, registering potential voters is only the first step. Your figures say there were 523,000 Black voters in Florida who did not vote in 2020's presidential election. So do you feel that the new voter laws in Florida will inhibit or be detrimental to voter turnout?
You know, we're not focusing on that.
Okay.
We're encouraging people, again, to have a plan to vote. We want them to decide whether to get a ballot, to do a mail-in vote, early voting, or voting in person. Make sure that you have your ID in place so that when you go to the polls, however you vote, your vote will be counted. So we want people to think about it early, which is why we're going to be out this weekend to encourage people to vote and to register.
Now, you mentioned this weekend, we want a little bit more details on this human billboard voter mobilization event. Tell us everything people need to know to get in contact with you and to make sure their votes matter.
Okay, we are excited. We will be in the Frenchtown community. We'll start right at that intersection of Old Bainbridge Road, Brevard Street, and Macomb. And we will be forming a human billboard. We will be out there. We are hoping to have, we're headed towards 100 members of our chapter to be there. And we want everybody to just come out, and we'll start at the Lincoln Neighborhood Center. It's from 10 to 12. And we're just going to be out there trying to encourage people to register, encourage people to vote. So come on out. Our sign up is on our on our Facebook page and on our Instagram page. So sign up, come join us, and just help encourage those in that community to come out and vote.
Definitely going to be a sight to see, all for a great cause. Make sure that you guys go out and join. Ladies, thank you both for joining us in studio this morning.